character? No, I'm not going to do it in character. Welcome to the showroom. Please put on your surgical gowns before approaching the table. I am your head glamour surgeon, Dr. Alex. Today we shall be conducting what we like to call a surgical editorial. Our patient today suffers from a number of ailments caused by objects located within their body. Do you want me to read out what the puppet does?
Oh, okay, if you want.
So yeah, the puppet raises their head to look at the surgeon as the surgeon mentions them. And remember, the puppet's breathing when it's not. Yeah. Your task is to remove these objects, and it turns its head to look at the audience, via a process known as beautyectomy. I will provide you with the tools to remove these objects, as well as the location of each specific object. And then it lays its head back down and it's breathing again. As you can see, for researchable purposes, this surgical editorial will be documented. I hand an audience member a tool to be used on the puppet. This is your first tool. Your first object may be found here.
Did you want the puppet to?
Yeah. Then
what is it coming to a head?
Yes, the puppet keeps looking at the audience member as they are starting to extract the object. I say please only cut stitches for each incision. And then they begin to remove the objects. Then I go, how are you feeling, darling? And then you nod your head. Audience has found the object. Excellent, the beautyectomy is going smoothly and the puppet's happy. Yay! We shall proceed to the second object. Breathing again. Second object. Here is the tool to extract the second object. You can find it here. Then I go on about my concept for the remake of Cinderella, and the puppet is looking to me as I'm telling this story like, oh, that's a really nice story. Audience finds the objects, looks to audience, acts happy again. It'll be much better.
It just keeps falling out.
I might even have to get a new head. Hopefully not. Though it's only attached with hot glue, so. A few more objects in our surgical editorial will be complete. This is the third object. Hands audience member tool. Now onto the third object. Audience member is removing the object. Let's check up on our patient. How are you feeling? Then I stethoscope on the turret. And then the room fills with it again. We found the other object, and then the puppet looks at the object because I'm going to ask the audience member for the object, and I'm going to look at it. Interesting. A few more and you'll be a new thing. Puts that down. Fourth object, hands audience member tool to cut open the puppet. You must cut here to remove the object, and this is when the puppet starts looking sad.
Maybe you could just start like shifting a bit more.
Yeah, maybe like turning its head from side to side, yeah.
And it keeps like checking.
Yeah, checking like, worried, because you know how you keep checking stuff when you're worried? Yeah. Where am I? Fourth object. Surgeon picks up arms of the puppet and checks the pulse, then places it back down again. Are we feeling glamorous? Good. Puppet's breath starts increasing as the object's being ripped, so make it like just like we said before, it's starting to fidget a bit more, obviously. Audience finds object, excellent. Now we can finalise our procedure by removing one final object. Hands audience member a tool. So at this part I have puppet raises its head slowly, shakes it, or like maybe you can follow the tool and be like, no! Located here. Just a few more stitches to cut. Now what do we have here? Quickly, remove it. Audience, remember, removes heart from puppet. Voiceover. Surgeon talks over voiceover. Patient is completely altered. Surgical editorial complete. And then we start to remove the bed. Yeah, hello.
I wish the torso would sit up as well.
Yeah, well,
This is that much